Good morning, I'm Charlie Plumb with McAfee and Taft's Employment Practice Group, and I want to thank you for joining us for our Fast and Furious, the Changing Face of Workplace Law. With me today are Natalie Ramsey and Paul Ross, also with our Employment Practice Group. And our goal today is to kind of give you an overview of what's been happening and what you can expect in the future. There have been a lot of changes. Fast and Furious is a good way to describe what's happening with workplace law. And a lot of those have come through executive orders issued by the administration. We're not here to really argue for or against those changes or really to argue politics at all. Our job really is, and our objective is to make you aware of what changes are happening, what you can expect in the future, and perhaps give you some ideas of how best to plan and address these changes in the workplace we're all going to be facing. The topics today we're going to cover include DEI programs, those that are adopted by employers and where they stand, what's happening when it comes to affirmative action in the workplace. You've heard a lot about gender identity in some of these executive orders. We're going to be covering what's happened through executive orders and what you might expect when it comes to gender identity issues in the workplace. We'll also talk about disparate impact discrimination claims, how they may be evolving or changing. A lot of this is going to turn on adjustments or changes to federal agencies like the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, and the National Labor Relations Board, the Department of Labor. So necessarily, we're going to be talking about how the makeup of some of those agencies have changed and how that might impact future law or future regulation of your workplace. We'll also touch on the NLRB, the Labor Board, and union issues, how that's going to change, and we see what direction it may take. And then we'll finish up with a discussion about immigration, where that's headed, immigration enforcement, and what you as employers can expect moving forward with immigration enforcement, and also some practical suggestions on steps you might take on all these topics in anticipation of where we're headed.